Broadcast comes to you today from inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Well, the first week is in the books. Thanks for being here again today in week 2. We're just about ready to get this game started as the Vikings square off against the Lions. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Longwell will be kicking off.
The Vikings will be kicking off to start the game. Drummond back to return.
This one is handled by Drummond. Runs through the tackle. Drummond with a tremendous kick return and brings it all the way back to the 39. Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on first down. Going deep. Almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Regular. Hey, watch the ball.
Only one man back. Campbell in motion. Dropping back. Rolling out to his right. Fires this one deep. It's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Perfect throw against single coverage. Touchdown. Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. That drive started in great field position after the good run back on the kickoff. Harris in to kick this one off.
Wade back to return.
This one is handled by Wade.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch your eyes.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Going to the left. Quarles comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Peterson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Here I go. Watch each other
The Lions with a 4-man front. Stepping up, gets the pass off. Bolden makes the play at the 36-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch your man.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Hold the look.
They give it to the halfback. Kennedy is there on the stop at the 31.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Safety right. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Pressure coming. Deep pass looking for the end zone. He goes up and grabs it. Touchdown, Vikings. Brett Favre got air onto that one, and it goes for 6. Ryan Longwell will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Longwell is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
From the 6. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Move in. Come on.
Kitna starts out of the shotgun. Pressure with the pass. He finds his man. Griffin is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Throwing. They'll spot this one at the 46. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play, so we're gonna take it.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
Everything you got, go make a play.
Hand it off. Smith is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Gain of 5 on the play. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Get my cut back. Let's go. Let us dictate.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. With a counterplay, Lever comes up to make the play at the 47. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert. Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Setting up play action, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Henderson is there for the tackle at the 32. John Kitna has been perfect on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Come on. Let's go now.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 30-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Will. Not today. What's the hard count? Nothing.
Minnesota comes out in a dime package. Drops back, gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. E.J. Henderson stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
8th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Let's go. So low. Keep the throttle down.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Fitzsimmons, the man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Lever comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. 2-yard gain. Ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
No, one. Watch a man.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Campbell, the motion man.
Let's go. Here we come.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Kitna starts out of the shotgun. Closing in, lobs one into the end zone, on the sideline and out of bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Williams was his intended target. Jason Hansen will try to put them ahead with his field goal. The kick sails through the uprights.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Harris will be kicking off.
Wade back to return.
This one is taken by Wade. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
The Vikings will start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start. Hey,
Detroit lines up in a 4-3.
let's go, boys. We turning it up, so we gonna take it.
He hands it off. Quarles is there for the tackle at the 31.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Bolden makes the play at the 31-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. You can't stop me.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 10-7. Lions. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Not today.
Peterson lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Back it up, baby. It's showtime, baby. Watch the man.
Gets rid of it. He went up there and he got it. Keeps his feet moving. Kennedy comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. Get some slack going.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Reddick is there for the tackle.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Gain of 2. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
All right, here we go. Keep the back.
Far, twisting the pass. Tries the left side. Breaks free. The 40. Wilson is there on the stop at the 35. Good-looking run there.
And they caught the defense coming up the field in a blitz that time. And by the time they saw it was a run, the back was already in the secondary picking up a 1st down.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Go, B. Watch the back. Hey.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front.
All on us, y'all.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. What screen? Get it started. Keep the back. Bring it up.
This one is handed off. Rodgers created problems in the backfield on that.
3-yard loss on the play.
Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Let's go.
Detroit lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. This one falls incomplete. Rice was the intended receiver on that play.
On the play.
Drummond into return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10.
Play football. Let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Yeah, that's big time.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Keep the throttle down.
Hand off to the tailback. Henderson is there for the tackle.
On the run.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 4. Second and 7.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Hey, soft, man. Hey. Too deep.
Gets the pass off.
The pass
This pass is incomplete.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Third and 7. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Go, one. Play hard and fast, baby.
Minnesota looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Gets rid of it. Pass comes in low, but he has it. Griffin is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Look. Danny. Let's go, B. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Lieber is there on the stop at the 34-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go, B. Everything you got. Yeah, you see me.
Jones, the lone back.
Today, it's showtime, baby. Come on.
Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Davis comes up to make the play at the 43. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's ride, man. I can do it, baby.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Sharper is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
All right, now. Let's go.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Minutes to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Get it started. I'm coming through, baby.
Only 1 man back.
Back it up, baby. Here we go.
With a counter play.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. I mean, he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
You turning it up. Overswing right. Let's go. From the start.
With the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. The 10. They'll spot this one at the 3. And he picks up a lot of additional yardage after making the catch on that one, John.
This is one of the guys they really like to feature in their passing game. He's got all the skills that you look for from the receiver position, and he can really break a game open with plays like that.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. So off lob to the end zone. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
It's second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Deuce.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. Throws one up in the end zone, and he drops the pass. Johnson just wasn't able to get control of the ball in the end zone.
That's the worst thing that can happen to you as a receiver.
It's third and goal at the 3.
Hey.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hold the
A
left.
little misdirection. Daisy holds him down behind the line. So they come up short of the first on third down, and we should see the kicker here. He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal. Jason Hanson makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first, then kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Harris comes in to kick off.
Wade back deep to return.
From the 4. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
Detroit with 6 defensive backs. Fires this one deep. He's there for the catch.
Brett Favre is always smiling. He's always laughing. He's always talking to someone. He remembers that it's a game. And if it's a game, you should have fun.
The Vikings call a timeout. They have one remaining. Just over a minute still to go.
On the 19-yard line.
Using split back. Favre with a man in motion. Takes the toss to the left. Wilson is there on the stop. Peterson got to the outside quickly and picked up 5.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Wiggins, the motion man.
Everything you got. Come on.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Bryant was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Bryant, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Drops back with the pass, and it's caught. Bailey is there for the tackle.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Lobs one into the end zone. Rice was his intended target.
Rice, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second and goal at the 2.
Good shoot.
Trying for the end zone before halftime. Touchdown, Minnesota.
One of the things that I like most about Brett Favre is the fact that he's a real pro. He'll make the pass, throw the touchdown, and then get off the field.
Ryan Longwell will put them up by 1 by converting here. The point after is good. Minnesota now leads for the first time in the game.
This is a team that's very balanced. They don't think too much about the score in the first part of the game. They just keep going out and do their thing.
Longwell looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Going with the squib kick. Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
Out of bounds. Number 8.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
One more, fella. Hey, stretch.
Kitna sends a man in motion.
Get it started. All right, here we go. Blue game, blue
Dropping
game.
back to pass on first down. Deep throw. He can't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
McDonald was the intended receiver on that play, so we have a challenge.
The officials are going to review it. Whenever a questionable call happens in the last 2 minutes, the review is called from upstairs.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
It was an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Don't make a play.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Williams goes in motion. Going long to the left. This pass is incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. You put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. Now, if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, giving the defense a shot at the interception.
Johnson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Kickner sends a man in motion. Under pressure, looking for something long. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did a great job of getting some air under that pass, hitting his guy right in the hand. It just looked like he might have lost a little focus as he tried to bring that pass in.
Harris will come in now to punt it away. Wade sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 20. First 2 quarters of play. Score is 14-13. Vikings. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
14, the Lions. 13.
Harris is just about ready to kick this one away.
Wade back.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 6-yard line.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
We talked about this being a very close game earlier, John, and neither team has been able to control the tempo to this point.
What I like about this game is how quickly these two coaching staffs have made adjustments. Each time one team has a successful play, the other team adjusts. They make a smart substitution to counter it. This is coaching at its best.
Jefferson, he has it. Winfield is there for the tackle at the 37.
You're talking superstars in any sport, it's Brett Favre. The thing that impresses me about Favre is that he's been in the game for a long time, and he still has passion. He still has a heck of a love for the game.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Favre with a man in motion. Running to the right side. Antoine Winfield is the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd tackle.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we come. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Closing in, going deep, looking for something in the end zone. What a catch. Touchdown, Vikings. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score. Longwell comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Minnesota is now up by a touchdown.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Drummond back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7-yard line. Drummond
Kickoff
is
return,
able to
20
get
yards.
to the 27-yard line. Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. First and 10.
It's on. All right, here we go. Let's go, dude.
Minnesota with 6 defensive backs. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Pass
Campbell
falls
was his
incomplete.
intended
Campbell,
target.
the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Do something. Deuce it.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line.
Let's go. Back it up,
They
baby.
line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback, setting up play action with the pass. Jumps and makes the catch. Daisy is there on the stop at the 43. Big chunk there, 21 yards on third down. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch each other back. All on us, y'all. Come on. Knock.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Pressure coming, throwing, and it's complete. Johnson goes down immediately. That'll bring up second
Gain of
down.
6 on the play.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
Play football. Yeah. It's on. Get it.
Encroachment number 94.
So
First
he's
down.
called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
So low. Under 10.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Number 52 is there on the stop.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Check it. Hold the look. It's on. Be the hammer, not the nail.
Throws to the end zone. Broken up. And a flag on the play. This one, I think,
Pass
is on the
interference.
defense.
On the defense. Number 24.
So he
first down.
pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender needs to make sure that he doesn't make too much contact with the receiver on plays like that. The officials aren't going to stand for it today.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Kitna sends a man in motion. He tucks it away. Great fake. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
Let's go. Be physical. One of us gonna make a play.
I'm coming through, baby.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch each other back. Keep it up.
Looking to run it here. The conversion attempt fails. Harris is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Wade back deep to return.
From the 3.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch it play. All day, baby. Come on. Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Keep the throttle down.
All on us, y'all.
Pressure with the pass. Incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Only one man back. Throws it. And the catch is made. Number 14 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play.
On the 27-yard line.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Shienko goes in motion. Throwing. Nearly intercepted.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
Drummond is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here, Cole. No, one. Here we go, baby.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Looking for room. Rajabimila is there on the stop at the 31.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
So a pickup of maybe 3. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
31-yard line.
Stay focused now. Stay hard and fast.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. And it's caught. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards. First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Get it up. It's on. Don't make a play. Here we go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. E.J. Henderson got in there for another tackle.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Danny.
Kipna with splitbacks. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Smith is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Williams makes his 2nd catch for a first down on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the I formation, looking upfield. Number 31 comes up to make the play. At the 20. The defense was out of position on that run.
You know, they caught him on a blitz on that play. And the thing about a blitz is you can throw him for a loss. The bad thing about a blitz is once you get through it, then you're into the secondary, and you'll usually get a big play. That time, it was a bad thing about the blitz.
And they're on the doorstep now, down by less than a field goal with the ball in the red zone. Jones with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Blue down. Ain't no thing. They soft.
Minnesota with 6 defensive backs. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Sharper whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
All on us, y'all. They ain't got nothing.
They have to start scoring touchdowns once they get inside the 20-yard line.
With the pass, touchdown, Detroit. So he found his target, and for the 3rd time, it goes for a touchdown. It appears the coach wants to go for 2. Off to the tailback, steamrolls the defender. So they get the touchdown, and now the 2. We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 27-21. Lions. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Nick Harris will be kicking off.
Wade back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 3-yard line.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Cover play to the right. Quarles is there on the stop at the 31. Peterson slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Slot.
The Vikings line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. The 40. Wilson is there for the tackle at the 47.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Do some. Bring it up. Come on.
Gets rid of it. Goes up, makes the catch. Farr will add only about 1 yard to his numbers with that completion. So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1G. Here we come. Danny. Don't miss
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Back breaking free. The 30. Bolden comes up to make the play at the 28.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Blue jam. Yeah, it's on. Get it, son. Let's go.
They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. It's 2nd down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. You gotta have it, D. Too deep.
They got into the end zone in their last red zone trip. If they can duplicate that, they'll take the lead. He bowls straight ahead for the first down. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Stay both now. All right, now.
Farr looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go, D. Watch the man. Watch your eyes.
Gets the call. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. We won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Turn over, baby. Stay focused, BB. Play hard and fast, baby.
Troy comes out in the quarter defense. Closing in with the pass. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Ryan Longwell comes in for what will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good. The Vikings get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Ryan Longwell looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4-yard line. Detroit takes over on offense, looking to extend their lead.
On the return. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off. The 40 slips the tackle. Griffin is there for the tackle. He showed some nice moves on that run.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Henderson comes up to make the play. At midfield, gain of a handful. 2-minute warning coming up.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The Vikings with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go, let's go. Turn it up now.
Handed off to the back. Sharper is there for the tackle. At the 41, Jones has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
All right, now. Let's go now.
Hands it off. Smith is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Jones with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Minnesota calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, G. Let's go. From the start, from the start.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Watch the ball. Let's go, G.
Hand off to the tailback. Baja Biamila comes up to make the play. At the 34, 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Here we go. We turning it up.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Campbell, the man in motion.
Let's go now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
Give it to the halfback. Spins away. Williams is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
What screen? Do something. Watch the snap down. 1, 2, 3. Hold the look. It's on. Blue down.
Hand it off. Lever is there on the stop at the 26. Jones battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it started.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
He gets the count. Henderson comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line. Jones rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
On the play.
They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line.
23-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1G. gotta have it, D.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Jason Hansen comes in to try a 41-yard field goal. It's good. Under 2 minutes left, and they tack on 3 more points. Nick Harris is just about ready to kick this one away. Squib kick here. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
Kickoff, out of bounds. Number 2.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
You turning it up.
The Lions line up in the quarter defense.
Go low. Go low.
They're blitzing. Steps up into the pocket with the throw. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now. They need that touchdown, so I'd expect them to keep passing here.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming.
Right there.
Great downfield coverage that time, John.
You have to go through your progression and get rid of the ball. Give your receivers a chance to make a play. You just can't take a sack in a situation like that.
Dropping back, pressure, deep throw. Gets his hand on it. That's his 3rd drop.
Allison, the intended receiver, on the play.
Watch the play. Here we go, baby. Under 10. Watch your man. Keep it underneath.
Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. Launches it across the middle. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Not today. Let's go now. Deuce it.
He'll take him in. The final score is Detroit 30, Minnesota 24.
30, the Vikings, 24.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.